the directorial debut of Zelda Williams, and written by Diablo Cody. This could be really, really good. So Lisa Frankenstein is a new black comedy, kind of romance, kind of horror film directed by Zelda Williams, her directorial debut, and written by Diablo Cody, in which we follow a character named Lisa portrayed by Kathryn Newton, a girl that has gone through something very traumatic in her past. She happens to have this admiration and a crush on a person that unfortunately has to be dead until one night when that said person rises from the grave. The two of them find each other, and not only do they start to have feelings for each other, but they also get into some, well, devilish things. Alrighty guys, so let's get into Lisa Frankenstein.
Excellent!
This was a movie that looked really, really just interesting, but also unique. The type of film that I would just be really wanting to see. Not only was this written by Diablo Cody, who I think is a brilliant screenwriter, this being the directorial debut of Zelda Williams, as you all know, the daughter of the late, great Robin Williams. Just knowing that Zelda Williams wanted to make a movie like this for directorial debut, just something that seemed very unique and just odd and weird, like this type of movie, a movie that seemed like I would be so into. Of course, I was gonna obviously give this movie an absolute watch. I took my girlfriend with me to see this on our early Valentine's Day date, and guys, I'm so happy to say that I really dug Lisa Frankenstein quite a bit. The performances here are really, really good, coming down to three actors that I thought did a great job. Kathryn Newton, Cole Sprouse, and Cara Gugino, who I thought was great in the film. Kathryn Newton, I thought was a lot of fun to watch. She gave this kind of bonkers type of performance, and there are some sequences which I'll go into one aspect later on, in which I thought she absolutely nailed the overall vibe of this character. Kathryn Newton was just a lot of fun to watch, and she just had this vibe to her that I really, really liked. Cole Sprouse, I thought, was terrific as this character, as this person that Kathryn Newton's character has this crush on. Given that this guy has no dialogue whatsoever, and he has to rely on grunts and just overall just noises for his performance, and there were scenes where he nailed some really great comedic moments. Cara Gugino, I thought, was really, really good in this movie as well. I mean, she gave a really fun performance. I mean, there was a scene where she totally goes bonkers in one scene, and I was totally there for it because she was just a ton of fun to watch. Lisa Frankenstein has a very specific and a unique and a very just particular tone that had to be done in just the right way. And I thought that Zelda Williams did a very, very good job of navigating us through this ton of a movie that has a very macabre sense of humor, these very dark moments, these very funny moments, but also having this very weird sense to it that I really dug a lot. And I gotta give particular praise to Zelda Williams because this is her directorial debut. After seeing this movie, I really want to see her making more movies because she did make something that truly I don't think I would have seen really at all. One thing in particular that I loved about this movie was the overall look. Lisa Frankenstein is a very vibrant, a very colorful looking movie that screams 80s aesthetic. Whether it came to the production design, which is gorgeous, the neon lighting, I mean the lighting of this movie is stunning. There are so many sequences in this movie where I kept saying in my head, I need to see this movie in 4K because these colors on HDR screen, wow! Something else that I almost forgot to mention was the chemistry between Kathryn Newton and Cole Sprouse. I thought the two of them had great chemistry together. This movie is also really, really funny. I mean, there were scenes in this movie that there is a particular line in this movie that caught me so off guard. I was laughing so fucking hard. This movie not only had great macabre humor, dark humor, but also had really, really good just gross out gags. I mean, the comedy of this movie was really well done. I was expecting this movie to go one way, and it kind of does, but it also doesn't. The direction it goes to a very darker place while also keeping this macabre sense of humor to it. And where it went, let me say this right now, did it have me smiling? Abso-freaking-lutely it did.
Well, that's just fucking great!
Do I have some issues with this movie? Unfortunately, yes. There's a couple of spots where Zelda Williams tries to navigate between these tones very quickly, and there are some spots where I felt that the tonal shifts were just very jarring. One moment in particular where I didn't think it worked as well as it could have worked. There were quite a few spots where the comedy doesn't quite work, and actually there were a couple of spots where the humor does fall flat, I mean hard on its face. There is a scene in this movie where so many things happen very conveniently just so that a character will be able to do certain things, and it didn't really get on my nerves, but there's a couple of spots where I literally just went in my head, oh come on, you didn't see that? Really?
And here we go.
So overall, I really dug Lisa Frankenstein. This movie had such a unique and a particular tone that I thought Zelda Williams did a great job hitting. Catherine Newton I thought was great. It's vibrant to look at, and it's also really, really funny. All in all, I'm gonna give Lisa Frankenstein a 3.5 out of 5. If you're looking for just a unique and a fun little romance movie to watch with your significant others this weekend, please guys, go check it out. It definitely is deserving of a watch. It's a really good movie. So comment down below and let me know. Have you guys seen Lisa Frankenstein? What did you all think of it? Let me know below. If you guys want to follow me on social media, I'm on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and I'm also on Twitch. So if you guys want to follow me on all those social media platforms, all the links and the usernames are in the description below. I hope you all enjoyed my review of Lisa Frankenstein. If so, visit that like button, also subscribe, and don't forget that notification bell for my latest review goes live. If you guys want to see my previous two reviews, please click it right there or right there. And of course, until my next review or video goes live, I will see you all next time.